Okay. Are we good? Okay, hope we are all ready. What's your name?
My name is Amy. My
Yes,
name is Daniela.
yes, Daniel and Amy. Nice to see you. You're looking good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, that is beautiful. We are about to start. We're waiting for people to join us, and then we start. Oh, I think let's get started as people come in. Okay. Now,
Yes.
I'm glad to see you guys. We're blessed to have you again. For those of you who are coming in the second time, and those of you who have been with us for the previous in the previous code school. I hope last time you learned. Can you tell me what you learned last time, Amy? Eh, Amy, can you tell me what you learned last time? And Daniela?
We learn to do games.
You learned to do games. Wow, that is beautiful. Yes, who else was with us last time? Yes, I can see. I can see Mirembe. Mirembe, can you tell us what you learned last time? Mirembe. Okay. I think she's. I don't know. Okay, wonderful. Okay. I'm called Edward Sempala. Those are my names. And I'm a part of Code Academy Uganda, and Code School comes to help us understand computer science and why we need to learn computer science, okay? And there are many things that we can do with computer science, okay? For example, have you guys seen phones before?
Yes.
Okay, now those phones, the laptop, the radios, and other things you've seen around. Those things were made by people who have learned computer programming the way you're gonna see today, the games you play, the apps you see on phone, the things you see on TV, the movies you watch, the cartoons you see, they are being done by people who have learned these things. So even when you learn these things, you'll be able to do those things at home, at school, anywhere, at any time. Okay. So welcome once again for Code School, our second phase, and hope you're ready to learn. I'd like to call on the trainer to take us through. Code Academy Uganda has activities that go beyond the code school. We have code camps that happen every now and then, and we have classes also for the youth that are called Code Equip, where we train the youth ready to work skills in computer science and programming. And also we have such sessions where we have children to come through and learn and be inspired in computer science. Wonderful. Nice to have you here, Joan. Blessed to have you. And Joan, nice to have you, Carl. Carl Birunji. Nice to have you here, Esther, Richard, and Eva. I'd like us to get right in, and everyone here who is here, and us to get right in and begin and get rolling to what we have for today's session. Okay. Allow me welcome Teacher Brenda to take us through today's code school session. Okay. All right. Thank you. You're welcome, Brenda. Let's have the session get started.
Thank you so much, Edward. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Brenda.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
We are fine.
Yes. You're fine. I'm also doing great. I'm Brenda Chume, and I'll be taking you through this code school program. This is going to be enjoyable. We're going to enjoy it and learn about computer science and also learn design a few games, a few animations. So I'm going to share my screen. Let me see. I'm going to share my screen. Yeah, currently, I'm kind of requesting someone to enable screen sharing on my side that I can be able to share my screen. Thank you. Okay, so I believe it has been enabled. Let me try to share my screen here, and I can share my screen. Yeah, basically, I hope all of you can see clearly my screen. Oh, sorry. I think I'm on the last slide. Okay, so if you can clearly see my screen, yeah, this is our code, like it's a code school. So I'll just read for us to start what's on the fly. It says code in Uganda. It's our online schools via Zoom. Thank God that we're all online, and I believe some of our friends will be joining us with the time. So it's online, and the aim is inspiring young children computer programming using Scratch. So it's good that you've chosen to attend and learn something new in Scratch. So I'm just excited, I believe, to be more interested. So basically, still called so I'm a trainer. So my name again, as Brenda to go have my contact, have my email. So basically, the training, the date 17, and then the time is 11 to 1. So I believe it's going to be more interesting, more than it is just about talking, but us we are going to learn a few things first to remind ourselves about a few things, and we can be able to continue and try to do something in the Scratch interface. So these are basically the objectives of the code school. One is to arouse passion and love for computer science students. So we are going to understand sometime what computer science, and then to communicate the urges of such knowledge and skills among the children in the country, to shape the society's narrative about computer science and technology at large. Because some parents believe kids can't learn these things, they're too young. But while we are doing, it's always good if a kid learns such skills at an early stage. Then the objective is to introduce student to computer programming using Scratch programming language. So that's a bit about the objectives of this class. So those are just the objectives of this class. So basically, we're going to try to remind ourselves a few things. So here I'm going to ask you what's a computer. Someone is copying. So let's try to understand computer-based. What if I ask you what's a computer? What can you tell? Just unmute yourself and tell me what you know about computer. I can see Carol, I can see Anne, I can see Annie and Daniela. Please unmute yourself and tell him anything you know about a computer. Yes, Carol.
My name is Amy. A computer a computer helps you to type something.
Okay, wow, Amy, thank you so much. A computer helps you out to type something. That's cool, okay? And Daniela, can you also tell us?
A computer is a device used for storing information.
Okay, a computer is a device used for storing information. Okay, Guys is telling us, I'm seeing Miranda, I'm seeing Anne Chan, I'm seeing Carol. So, yes, Carol, please, I don't know whether you know how to unmute yourself. Okay, yes,
A computer is a device that makes light that you can use to store stuff and do many things.
Okay, a computer you can use to store stuff, okay? Yes, Anton, did you have anything you want to tell us?
My name is Daniela. A computer helps us to play games.
Yes, a computer helps us to play games. That's nice. That's beautiful, okay. So after that, so let me share my screen and then with some. I love your answer. Yes, Anthony. Okay, Anthony, tell us, please.
Computers you can use to download anything, 1,000 things you like and you want.
Wow, thank you so much, Anthony. A computer can use to download anything you want from internet. So you're going to go in detail and see what a computer is, the definition I have for us. So this is the definition I have for us. So just don't cram it. Going to the class that you have to cram, but we are going to try to understand, not cramming. So a computer is an electronic device that is capable of receiving information as data in a particular form and performing a sequence of operations in accordance with a predetermined set of instructions to produce a result in the form of information. So that's a definition of a computer, but it may be long for you. So we all know that some people are saying that a computer is a machine that simplifies man's work. How many people have heard about that? A computer is a machine that simplifies man's work. Yes, so it makes your work easy. That's why I find that someone can just wake up and play and try to play games than going outside. You start looking for things, learning, but you can sit on your computer or you can sit on a phone and start doing your playing your games. So if someone simplifies man's work, as you're doing work, for example, if you want to send any, right now we are using a computer to help us learn, during this classes. We are at your home, I'm also at my home, so it's very possible for us to be able to learn because we have computer. Okay, so now I want to first remind us, can you tell me the types of computers you know? The types of computers you know? The types of computers, no?
Desktop computers.
Oh, desktop computers, that's nice. Okay, what else?
She's teaching.
Yes, Anthony.
No.
Laptops.
Anthony, which one?
Laptops.
You have laptop computers, please. Okay, who else can go ahead and tell us? Okay, sir. So in case there's no one, so let him try to remind us about the different types of computers. So hope you can see my screen. Yes. I'm seeing some. Wow, that's nice. So okay, let's first remind ourselves about the types of computers. We have supercomputers, we have mainframe computers, and we have mini computers, and then personal computers. So basically, from the screen you can see these are supercomputers. This is how they look like. And the mainframe computers, these are the mainframe computers. This is how they look like. So every type of computer has a picture. So also here mini computers, this is how they look like. So as for the people say that it was Daniel and Anthony who say that desktop and the laptop, those are under personal computers, because you can have a desktop, it's not that heavy, so you can move the laptop. Also, a tablet is under personal computer, because they can easily be moved compared to when you look at supercomputers, mainframe computers, and mini computers. So I'm just going to leave it brief because just reminding ourselves about what each type means. We shall do that later. Okay, so now I want us to remind us about who can tell us the parts of a computer. Parts of a computer. I believe you're all using a computer, or most of you are using laptop or computer. What do you see? What do you see on your computer? Tell us what you see, please.
I see a screen on my computer from Amy.
Okay, you see a screen on your computer. Okay, so implying the parts of a computer, we have a screen. Okay, that's nice. Who's telling us? Who else is telling us? Yes, Anthony?
I see buttons on my computer.
Mouse.
Okay, you see buttons. Okay, that's nice. And Anthony, tell us what you see.
From Daniela.
I see a mouse on my computer.
What do you see?
I see a mouse on my computer.
You see my computer, that's nice. Okay, yes, I'm seeing Jewel has someone. He could tell us his name and tell us what it is.
A keyboard.
Yes?
A keyboard.
Wow, that. Okay, what's your name?
Mulunji Philip.
Mulunji, wow. So Mulunji, that's nice. So Mulunji can say a keyboard. So we are going to go through, I'm going to share with you and look at the different types of, so the parts of our computers we have. We are trying to remind ourselves on what are types of computer, the parts of our computers. So hope you can see on my screen clearly. So we have a flat panel display or a screen. So here I'm using a desktop computer. You see where my cursor is, called the screen. Sometimes I believe some of you, if you have a laptop, speakers, and if you have modern laptop and a desktop, the speakers are inbuilt. You don't need to see them, but you can hear me and you can talk to me because you have speakers inside that laptop or desktop you are using. And then we have a keyboard. You see what this keyboard, which you use to type, is called a keyboard. And then you have a mouse. You have a mouse. So for example, if you're using a laptop, we use a touchpad. We use a touchpad, and then if you're using a desktop, you always have a mouse to move around. But also you can use a mouse on a laptop. It can either be wireless or with wire. I think the opposite of wireless is wire. Okay. So, and then also when you look at that side, we have here, it's called the system unit. It's called system units. And basically, when you look at the part of the computer, this is what we call hardware. This is what we call hardware. So hardware, basically anything that you touch with your fingers, anything that you can touch with your fingers. So why you can see all these, you can touch on your keyboard, you can touch on your mouse, you can touch on your screen. So they are called hardware. So under some of the examples we have here, CPU. So for example, if you see what it has system unit, same as CPU, which means central processing unit. We have a monitor, which some of you, yeah, someone said she's seeing a screen. Yeah, a monitor is same as a screen here. You're able to see me on your monitor or on your screen. Then we have a keyboard, we have a mouse, we have a hard drive, we have RAM, we have memory, we have speakers, we have printer. These are categorized into input and output devices. So we want to go into detail, but we shall continue as time goes on. So now after that, let's continue. We are going to look at software, which is going to lead us into what we call programming. It's going to lead us into what we call programming. Okay, so hope you can see some of these sign symbols here on the screen. For software, these are programs and applications that tell the computer what to do and how to look. Programs and applications that tell the computer what to do and how to look. So if you're a programmer, plan you're going to design a program and tell a computer how it should look. So these are categorized into application software and operating system software such as Windows and Linux, Okay, they are categorized these are categorized into application software and operating system software such as Windows and Linux. Okay. So for example, most of us are using Windows operating system. And some of us, you get familiar, you'll be introduced to Linux operating system. But at the moment, just don't mind. So computer programmers write codes or instructions that make up software application. For example, if you're going to use Scratch, you're going to design our games, design animations, you're going to be called computer programmers. So from today, after learning this, be calling yourself a computer programmer because you can do something. You get it? So now computer program. Okay, so computer programming or coding is a process of writing code. So for example, if you're a computer programmer, you should be able to write code. You should be able to write code, and that's the main aim. We are here because we are going to learn how to write code. Am I clear? Okay, now let's continue and then see how we can do it. So for example, you're going to see these are some of the applications as someone wrote and gave this. So you can see, for example, we have your browser. We look at this browser, we have a Mozilla. Firefox and Explorer. These are some of the different browsers. You get it? So just a minute. You're reading through that and let me come back. Okay, so it's okay. I'm sorry for that. So let's continue. So you're going to be introduced to Scratch programming. So I told you Scratch is a programming language, and one of our objectives for today's class was to learn programming using Scratch programming language. So Scratch is a programming language that is used to design interesting games and animations. How many are interested to make animation? If you're just interested, you just answer and just tell me. I want to see how many are excited to make animations, because if you're excited, I believe you should be excited to learn more and do your own. Yes, okay, I'm seeing. Yeah, I'm seeing Mirembe. She was always up. She's excited. I love her. Now for her, like she has us. Okay. Then yes, she's also raised up your hand. That's nice. Okay. Yeah. Then Carol's screen has turned upside down, which is nice. She's experiencing the technology. Okay. Wow. I'm seeing people. Wow. I'm seeing. Wow. We are all excited. I think I can't read your name, whether it's Frederick. I'm sorry if I pronounce your name wrongly, but she's also excited, or she's excited because okay, and she's also excited. That's nice. Wow! Once you tell me excited, you also give me energy. I also feel it. Okay, that's nice. Yes, nice to have an amazing class. So, how many people have Scratch installed on their computers? How many people have Scratch installed on their computers? If you have Scratch installed on your computer, you can just go, you can give my thumbs up, or you can just raise up your hand. I want to know how many people have Scratch software installed on their computers. I want to know how many people have Scratch installed on their computers. Okay, so I'm going to take you through a process for some of us who don't have Scratch installed on our computer. So these are basically the steps to enable us install the interface, the Scratch interface on our computer. So the first one, you have to open your browser and type Scratch 3.0 download. So, okay, some of you may not understand the browser, but a browser, for example, if you have Mozilla or Google Chrome on your computer, on your laptop or desktop, just click on it, it will open. Click on it to open. Some waiting. If you don't have Scratch installed, let's try to install the Scratch interface together as a class. Am I clear? Let's try to install the Scratch interface together as a class. But if you have Scratch installed, let's wait for our friends to just go ahead and install it. Okay. How many people have if you have Scratch installed, just go in the chat and tell me I have Scratch on my computer, or I have Scratch on my tab, or I have Scratch on my screen. Just go in the chat. So there's a chat, go ahead and there and click chat, and then we can see. Because if you all have Scratch installed, then I think it becomes easy for us to be able to continue. Okay, let me see who has Scratch. Yes, please, if you have Scratch installed, just go ahead and tell me. Yes, Elizabeth, she has Scratch installed. Yes, thank you. So please, if you also have if you have, okay, and Joan, do you have Scratch installed?
No.
Okay, so just open your browser and install, and I show you how we can do it. Okay,
Okay.
Carol Mirunji, do you have your Scratch installed? Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing this screen, and then I share another screen of how we can download Scratch interface. Let me share another screen, and then we can continue. So, for example, I'm using Google Chrome. So you can open up any browser. You just look for Firefox. You can look for Firefox, Google Chrome, or Internet Explorer. At least you should be having any of those on your computer. Should be having any of those on your computer. Okay. She's Mirembe, she's asking how do we open browser? Okay. Let me first share my screen. Let me stop. Let me try to set how I can show you. I can show you. So, okay. So what I'm going to do, Mirembe, just go and enable screen sharing. So share your screen and I show you how you can do it. Share your screen and then I show you how you can do it. Just go where there's share screen and go and share your desktop. Go and share your desktop and then we see how we can do it. Yes, that's nice. Okay, you on Zoom. Okay, just come. You see where there's this like Mozilla Firefox down here. Click on it. After the Zoom, click on it. It should be able to open. Okay, that's what it gives you, okay? Okay, so what you're going to do, okay, so click on your desktop. I want to see what's your desktop and we see what's in your desktop. Okay, click on Firefox. Click on Firefox. Okay, yeah, and then you can be able to type there. That's why you type where the cursor is blinking. Get it? Where the cursor is blinking, that's why you should be able to type Scratch. I hope the rest of you, in case you had issues of how to get browser, you could learn from me, okay? 3.0 download. 0.0 download. Okay. Okay, let's wait. Okay, so it will give you the first option which says Scratch offline editor. You click on Scratch offline editor. Hope the rest of, in case you are getting issues in trying to follow, please just tell me and then I can see how we can be able to. Okay, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Scroll down until you see where it says direct download. Oh, sorry, just go ahead and click where the, okay, scroll down. Click on direct download. Click on direct, no, the word direct download. Can you see it is marked in blue? You say save, click on save. Okay, so it shows it's downloading. After that, you should be able to go to your downloads and check on it. It's downloading, so just don't wait for it when it's done. I hope the rest of us, Carol and Anthony, we are following. And Joe, I hope you're also following. I believe Danielle and Amy should be having that. Let me try to make sure I see how many people in that, because this weather honestly okay. Esther Richard, and I think sorry, I think I may not pronounce your name well, but I think you can teach me. This Chanel or so just you can tell me how to pronounce your name well. So hope you are following how to download the Scratch interface. Are you Chanel or you tell me? Unmute yourself and tell me how you pronounce your name.
Chanel.
Chanel.
Yes.
Thank you, Chanel. So, Chanel, are you downloading the search interface?
No. I'm new here.
No. Pardon?
I'm new here.
Okay, you're new here. Okay, so that's nice because everyone that most of us, we are new. It's our first time, and so what we are doing right now, we are trying to install Scratch interface. So if you have Mozilla or Google Chrome, just click on it, and you should be able to type that the word Scratch 3.0 download. Do that, please, because you're going to go into a practical session, and I believe you shouldn't miss out. In case you have problems, please don't keep quiet. Just go ahead and talk to me. I'm here to help you out. Okay. And me and I didn't say like I have Scratch 3. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Okay. So so far. So I'm believing Anne and Joanne have been able to succeed. And then
Yes.
That's nice. Okay, if you're able to succeed, you just go and download and tap on it. Just go in the download and then tap on it, and then you should be able to install it. You should be able to install it, and then you just click next. You get it? So I think apart from Chanel, whom I'm waiting for her to go to install the software, then now we can try to move up. I don't want to leave anyone in, because once we go in a practice, we are going from here. While we are installing this interface, is for us to go into a practical session. Practical session, and it's always nice if we all have the Scratch interface installed on our computers. Okay, Chanel, please, you see that instruction are saying, trying to see how we can install Scratch. So you open your browser and type Scratch 3.0. Then you should be able to see a command says Scratch offline editor version. Scroll down and look for direct download. After it's done downloading, you should be able to find it in your downloads, and then you click on it, and you click, when you click on it, just continue clicking OK, OK. If you're getting issues, please, I'm here to help you out. That's why I'm here, so that you've all succeeded into having it. So if you, for example, if you have Scratch interface installed on your computer, please go ahead and just open it. Go ahead and open the Scratch interface that you've opened on your computers. So go ahead and open it. Okay, yes. So I think if I don't know whether if I'm kindly requesting you to put on your video. I'm kind of requesting everyone, if you could put on our videos, it becomes nice, because I believe I want to see whoever is in class. Chantel, I can see you. Okay, I can see Mirembe. Yes, I want to see people in class. Because I believe that's why I'm talking to when someone's already. So please kindly make sure your video is on. And then Liz, Elizabeth, Chanel, I think, Chanel. Okay, try to make your video on also. Okay. Oh, sorry, it's okay, Elizabeth, it's okay. Yes, okay. So, and should we all succeed in having our installing Scratch? Because I don't want to go to the next session unless we all have Scratch fully and well installed. So it's always good if you have Scratch fully and it's installed, and you can continue the next session. If I want to hear from you, do you have Scratch installed on your computer or machine? Chantel, I believe you have Scratch installed on your computer. Chantel, do you have Scratch installed on your computer? Unmute and tell me, please. Okay, she has Scratch installed on her computer. That's nice. Okay, so
Oh, Jace, go away. Go away.
Chanel. Okay, please, Chanel, I want to know whether you have Scratch installed on your computer, and then we can continue. Okay, Carol and Anto, you have your Scratch installed on your computer? Yes, Scratch installed on your. Okay, Chanel.
Please, I'm trying to download it.
Okay, trying to download, that's nice, okay. So how many minutes should you, okay. As the rest are installing the Scratch interface, so I want to make this class more like somewhat engaging. So what I would just ask questions as we're waiting for the class for the rest to install. Once it's done downloading, just raise up your hand with the emojis there. Then I would know that, okay, so and so, like, or you can go in the chat for me to be able to know that we've been able to successfully like download the Scratch interface. But for now, so I'm going to kindly request, we're going to do just a simple exercise. It's not that hard. So you're going to share with us what are your expectations? What are your expectations for this class? So just tell us, I want you to tell us your name, age, class, and school, and tell us your expectations, because I believe all of us joined in this code school having expectations. So please, and I'm going to give everyone a chance to talk to us. We want to hear your beautiful voices, because as programmers, we are confident. We are confident. So please just unmute yourself one by one. Tell us your name, class, age, school, and what you expect in this, what you expect to learn during this code school. Who's going first? Who is going first? I'm expectant to hear from you because I told you objectives as a trainer. So I also expect to hear from you. What are your expectations? Mirembe, can you tell us first? Tell us your name, full name, age, class, school, and your expectations. Thank
My
you.
name is Mirembe Sheba. I'm 11 years old. I go to Namagunga Primary Boarding School, Primary 6, and I expect to learn how to make websites, make games and animations.
Wow, that's beautiful, Mirembe. Wow, that's nice. Okay. Okay, who's talking next? Okay. Yes, Ami.
My name is Amy Katana. I learn at Washington Junior School. I am in P3. I expect to learn and play games in Code Academy.
Wow, that's nice. Expect to learn and play games. Okay. Yes, Daniela.
My name is Daniela Waguti. My class is P4. My school is Shekinah Education Center. I expect to learn about computer.
Wow, Daniela expects to learn about computer. Wow, that's beautiful. You all have amazing answers. Okay. So I'm waiting to hear from Joanna, Anne, and Joanne. Also want to hear from Anthony and Carol. We have Frederick. Please unmute yourself and tell us. Be proud, be proud. You're presenting here your school, eh? By the time you go back to school, you're going to be a celeb. You're a programmer. Now you can make games, you can make the websites, you get it? So tell us what your expectations. Philip, you can tell us your expectations. Chantel, you can tell us your expectation. Elizabeth, you can tell us your expectations. Please let's be confident, and let's know how we can make sure that your expectations are met. Yes, who's telling us next? Should I choose? Okay, I'm going to choose. Anthony, tell us. Anthony, tell us your name, school, age, expectation for this class.
My school is Akons. My year is year 2. Gorillas.
So what do you expect to learn?
I expect to learn Python.
Expect to learn Python. Wow, that's nice. That's cool. Okay. Okay, then Carol, please tell us. Tell us. Carol, want to hear from you.
My name is Carl. I go at Econ International School. I am in year 5. Shucks. I expect to learn. I expect to be known by everyone.
Okay. Wow. Yes, I love that you expect to be known by everyone. Okay, that's nice. So I love it. Yes, she's proud of herself. Eh? Be proud of what you want people to know about you. Wow, that's nice. Okay, Anne, can you tell us? Anne and Joanne, please. Oh, Chantel, you want to tell us? Okay, let's hear from Chantel. Chantel, tell us. That's because we want to see how we can meet each other's expectations. Because if we know everyone's expectations, it becomes very easy. Anna, please go ahead and tell us, in class school, be proud of where you study. You're representing your school, eh? It's like the way MPs represent us wherever they go. So when you're here, you're presenting your school. Be proud of it and be proud of yourself. So Anne and Joan, please unmute yourselves and talk to us.
Hello.
Yes.
My name is Anne Joan. I come from Entebbe Junior International School and I expect to learn computer.
Okay, and you expect to learn computer. Wow, that's nice. And Joan, that's nice. Okay. Yeah, that's nice. So I'm going to check someone else. Okay. Please, Esther, tell us, please. You've been quiet. I think Esther Richard. I don't know whether you are. I think it's Richard. Let me believe it's Richard. Oh, you're
Yes,
Esther. Okay, whatever it is, talk to us and clarify to us.
My name is Victoria Richard. I attend Ascendus Christian School. I'm here because I want to learn more things about computer than I know.
Okay, thank you so much, Richard. Yes, you want to learn more about computing.
Hello. My name is Alexa.
Please. Okay.
My name is Alexa.
Yes.
I come from Entebbe Junior Primary International School. I expect to learn coding.
Okay, you expect to learn coding. That's nice. I didn't get your name. What's your name? I didn't get his name properly.
Alexa Ajahosu.
Okay, wow. But can you kindly just go in the chat and type it, because I've not heard it clearly? Because like Aunt Joan, I heard her clearly, but I can't hear you clearly. That's well. Okay. Hope Richard, that was Richard. So please, hope you have Richard. Hope you have Esther. If Esther is there, please tell us what Esther expects. Let Esther tell us what she expects. And then we have Chanel, and then we have Philip. They have also not yet talked to us, so we expect that and ready to listen from them too. Okay, Philip talk to us or Chanel talk to us. Unmute and talk to us, and Chantel, do not talk to us because we want to know your expectations and we see how we can meet your expectations. Okay, as the rest are prepared to tell us the expectations, do we all now have Scratch installed? Do we all now have Scratch installed? Okay, so do you all have Scratch installed? Please, in case you have Scratch installed, okay, after downloading it, go to your downloads, click on it, and then you should just continue and saying okay, like that until you be able to install it. So in case you have issues with installing it, kindly raise up your hand using the emojis, or you can come in the chat. Basically, I can see what's there. So let's try to continue. So I'm going to assume after installing your Scratch interface, you should be having something like this. Hope you can all see my screen. Hope you can all see my screen clearly. So we have this is the Scratch interface. You should be able to have this. How many people have what I have on my screen? If you have it, please tell me and then you see. Because if you don't have this, I believe we need to have to all be at this level because we are going to start to do our practical work. Because the main of this class is to introduce Scratch, like programming using Scratch programming. So we ought to learn and do something using Scratch. Net. Please, how many have such an interface? I don't want to be alone. If you have it, it and move and we move together. Okay, something saying everyone has the interface. But in case you don't have it, please don't feel, just feel okay. And we see that we have the interface and we can continue. So what you make sure is just you can either unmute yourself and talk to me, or you can go in the chat and write there a message. I'll see it and I'll be able to respond to your or to your need. There's simple benefits of learning Scratch. So we need to know why would I learn Scratch? How important is it on my side? Do I really need to learn Scratch? I can do without Scratch, okay. Look at the education law. We learn the benefits are numeracy, literacy, and it's beyond that. But the best ones are numeracy and listening. So Scratch provides a unique environment for children and young people to develop and utilize their artistic and creative talent through construction of eye-catching animations. Yeah, then you've been playing animations or love what I do, not all of you. But here we come to a level where you can create your own animations. Because I believe if you are able to create your own animation and share with your friend, they'll be excited. Then now we're going to look at, it helps us like learn teamwork. So children work together to complete certain projects, learn how to plan, design, and share tasks. They learn how to design, plan, and share tasks, okay? Also, they learn presentation and communication process. For example, we are learning how to communicate. If I talk to you and you're talking to me, that's called communication. Okay, so Scratch also allows students to develop their, okay, the things are, this are repetition. So, okay, let's continue. So, now we are ready to start our work. We are ready to start coding. So we've been on too much of talking, but introduce hardware, software. Why? Because in programming we deal with softwares. Because at the end of the class, I'm going to ask what is programming, what are hardwares. I'm going to ask these few things. Why do I need to assess? Or I could have just been there talking, but I believe we ought to ask and learn, because at least there should be some on your finger tips. Those are just basic things. So now I hope now you can see what's on my screen. This is the Scratch interface, and you're going to learn how the Scratch interface is used. So a Scratch interface is basically a visual programming language. Scratch interface is a visual programming language. By visual, I mean you just drag and drop. You drag and drop. You just don't need to type words, like, you know, it's made simple and easy for you. So you can easily just drag and drop, and it becomes easy, and you can be able to write, create animations, design games, depending on what you want, create stories. It's all possible with Scratch. So you're going to look at this as Scratch interface. For example, if you open the Scratch interface the first time, you look at what we had. I think we had this. Okay. So now here I'm going to show us. It was like so. So this one is labeled. Show us in case I want to get this. Where do I go and get instructions? First of all, I've told you that Scratch is a visual programming language, which means you have to drag and drop. I think some are faster. Let me try to reduce it. So when you look on the Scratch interface, you're going to have things like, you see what this space is called the code area. It's called code area. Hope you can see where my cursor is rotating. It's called code area. So implying it's where you come and put your script. You see these are instructions or script. You can call them instructions or scripts. For example, programming is writing instructions. So these are the instructions to be able to write. So it's called area. This is where we put our instructions. So you can see at the end up here, you can see like things like it's called a code tab or blocks palette. It's here where you can see motion. You should be able to see on your. You should also see. You shall see this physically on the when I open up the Scratch interface on my computer without using the slides. A motion, sound, events is called a code palette. So as you're going to continue, I'm going to ask you what you should be able to. So try to see. In case you don't understand, please kindly ask it. So when you look down here, we have extensions library. Implying there are some more and some other code or blocks which you can't see. So when you click on extension, you'll be able to see them. Okay, so we can see we have a scroll bar. You can scroll through all the code, the scripts. These are called scripts. These are called code tab. So these are scripts. So you just scroll down here. That's why you see it has a scroll bar. Okay, so and then here we have costume or backdrop, template, then paint editor. So if you click here, we're going to look at those ones in 2 details. So I want us to going to match. Then we have sound here, should be next to costume. We have a menu bar. This one where you see things like file, tutorials, like maybe share. This is called the menu bar. And then when you come here to our card, it's called the sprite. So I want to tell us what a sprite is. A sprite is a character. You give instructions and follows the instructions. A sprite is a character. You give instructions and follows instructions. So this time around, we're going to be getting characters and be able to give them instructions depending on what we need. Okay, so here up you can see up we have stage size, which means you can either choose to increase or reduce the stage size. And this is what the sprite is called a stage. It's called a stage. Okay, so when you look down, it's called sprite. See where my cursor is? It's called sprite before panel. Or sprite information panel. Anything concerning the sprite, you can get it around. That's why I see when you're down here, it says choose a sprite, the first one. Then the next one says choose a background. says choose a sprite. The next one says choose a backdrop. Backdrop same as background. Hope everything is somewhat clear. Okay, we've not looked at the back. We have here we have sprite header around this place. I believe we've overtalked time for practical. So today's class, we're going to learn something simple and something amazing. We are going to learn how to animate a name or your name. You're going to learn how to animate your name. For example, here I have the name Agnes animated. You're going to see how to animate, and you're going to see how we can give instructions and how we can choose the different sprites and how we can give them the codes. Okay, I'm going to stop my screen sharing and then I open my Scratch interface, and then you can continue from there. So please, in case you don't have Scratch installed on your computer, please tell me and I can help you out. Okay, so my Scratch interface is opening. Yeah, it's loading. So once it's done loading, yeah, it's loading. Wow, finally it's here. It's here. So hope you can see my Scratch interface. It's as plain as it is. So we are going to start doing our work, and we're going to start possible. We are going to animate our name. So for example, if you're Daniela, you're going to animate your name Daniela. If you're Anthony, you're going to animate your name Anthony. If you are Carol, you are going to animate your name Carol. Am I clear? We are going to do it together. As I do, you also do. I do, I give you time to do, and also you come and do after me. So first of all, when you look at this Scratch interface, this is how it looks like. I don't know whether Chanel, did you succeed in installing? I want to be sure because at that time you told me I'm not yet. And then Eva, you're not talking to me.
Yes.
Eva, you didn't. Okay, that's nice. She's okay. So we all have this interface. So let's come, and this is where my cursor is. There is a sprite called Sprite 1. It looks like Tom. If you watch cartoons, it looks like Tom. Looks like. You just come here and click on the box and you delete it. You see it? I just came down where it was. I clicked on top of it, there was like a box and I deleted it. So my Scratch interface is very plain. It's plain. It's very plain. So this one, because I showed you why this one was basically Scratch. So when my cursor is moving, it's called the Scratch information panel. Scratch information panel. Scratch information panel. Which means I can come and choose a sprite. So I'm going to come this option which says choose a sprite. I click there. Yeah, if it's your first time, you're going to see that there are so many. Excuse me. It's your first time, you're going to see that there are so many sprites under here. So and they are categorized. They are in different categories. We have animals, we have people, fantasy, dance, music, sports, food, fashion, letters. So if I click on animals, click on animals, you see different kinds of animals there. We have bear, we have beetle, butterfly. So all those are under the category of animals. Am I clear? So now if you click on people, you're going to find Amon, Ben, Kata, you're going to see Berina, you're going to Avery, and Inas. Those are under people. So basically, these are the sprites built, which you can be able to choose and give them instruction. Because I told you a sprite is a character. You give instructions, that instruction. As you're giving it instructions, you are a programmer. But if you don't give it instructions, you're not a programmer. What makes you a programmer is giving you that sprite instructions. Am I clear? So from today, I want all of us to be programmers. So let's click on fantasy. When you look on fantasy, you find things dragon, fairy. So for example, if I click at fairy, you can see she can raise her hand. She has wings on the back. So it's just amazing and beautiful. So if I sprite which she can dance, I click on dance. You can have Berina, that's how she can dance. We have, see how she can dance like a bad girl. See this one, bad man dancing. You see? You can just try to put a cursor around them and see how the different dances, the strokes, different strokes they can dance. So if I come to music, I should find there musical instruments. So some of us love singing, some of us are singers, some of us enjoy, have a microphone, some of us are good listeners on radio. And especially during this time, I've had a president saying, giving radios to different homes so that we can access our classes and be able to learn. We have a radio, so playing, get a thought of us. So if you love, for us who love sports, we are going to send some of the characters. You can see football, see the way he's well dressed up for football. We can see picture, how does it, referee, can see a referee. You can see a soccer ball, tennis ball, trampoline. So basically, we shall be in time trying to see how we can use all these. Okay, so then food. Me on food, what I love most here is cake. I believe some of you love donut. You have fruit platter, you have fortune, you have bowel. You have bread, you have food truck, you have milk, you have bananas. So you go to fashion, yes, you're going to find that we have glasses. If you go to glasses, you're going to find a different, showing a different glasses. If you look on Harper, she's going to change her dress and her dressing code. If you look on hat, click hat, it shows you different kinds of hat. Click hands, it shows you different kinds of hats. Party hats, they are there. Wizard hat, this one is a winter hat, glass, the sunglasses, shorts, shoes, shirt, dresses. But since we are going to animate our names, our emphasis is on letters. Let's go to letters and click on the first name of the letter of your first name. For example, I'm Brenda Tugumen. I can choose to animate the name Tugumen, or I can choose to animate the name Brenda. I think I'm going to animate the name Tugumen. So choose one of your names, probably the short one. Don't choose the long name. So I'm going to come here and click T. It appears, so I'm applying this is going to be my sprite. My first sprite. So if you're done with that, you tell me. Okay, so we're going to give us right instructions. So I think I need to brief us a few things. So for example, look at the code tab here. This code tab. There are different kind of blocks of code or block pilots. We have motion, we have loops, we have sound. Okay. Okay. We have events. Under the events pilot or block, code blocks where we normally get first instructions. For example, if I click there, I'm going to find some of the instructions says when green flag clicked, when space key pressed, when this sprite clicked, when backdrop switches to backdrop 1. This is why we normally get our first instruction. So that should be enough. That should be enough tips. If I want to give instruction to any sprite and the scratch interface, I normally get my first instructions under events. Okay. So I'm going to choose this command which says when this sprite clicked, like that. Go ahead and choose that. So what I want my letter to be able to move on the stage. My intention is to make my letter to be able to move on the stage. So, and if I want to make my letter to move, what comes in my mind, it should be motion. I should be able to get instructions under motion. For example, I'll come here under motion. So when you click on motion, we have instructions like move 10 steps, 10 degrees, 10 degrees, 15 degrees clockwise, anti-clockwise, go to random position, glide. Basically, you can choose depending. Basically, the sprite will be in motion or to be changed its position. That's why we normally get instructions from motion if you want the sprite to change its position or its location. So I'll come to, okay, I'm going to tell it glide to random position. So I'm planning if I click on it, you see it has moved. I told you to glide 1 second to random. It's going to glide just for 1 second. That's why I click on it like this. You see, it goes any random position. Am I done? So let's do that and test whether and see whether it works. Let's do that and test and see whether it works. So I'm giving some time to see whether it works, and then you can see. Okay, if you're done with that, let's go to sprite again and use another one. So I'm going to come to letters and scroll down. So I'm going to choose, because I'm animating my name with me, I'm going to choose U and come and arrange it like this because I want to animate my name to me. So basic animation is that, okay, so are we there? If I'm too fast, you tell me. If I'm too slow, you tell me. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue and give it instructions. So I want my letter U to change. I want my letter U to change colors. So I'm going to come to events and choose a command which says when this sprite clicked, there. So after that, if I want, since I want my letter U to change color, what comes my mind is it has changed the way it looks. So basically I would think of getting a script or the instruction from looks. So if I click on looks, I'm going to find the instruction. I scroll down, it says change color effect by 25. Like that. Try to do that. So if I click on letter U to change color. So let me see. If I click on it, it changes color. If I click again to bring me another color, I click again, it gives him another color. Red. So it gives me abruptly red colors. You get it? Okay. So let's go ahead and choose another letter and give it instructions. We come to sprite, letters. Okay, so there are so many letters, you can choose two. So my name is Tugume. So I'm looking for G. So I'll choose this G. I'll come and choose this G because I'm called Tugume. So choose that and we see how we can give it instruction. The instructions we are going to give it. So we want it to be able to turn 15 degrees. We want that letter G to be able to turn 15 degrees. So we're going to turn, and then we're going to try to see what happens if it turns 15 degrees. Okay, so I'm going to come to events where this sprite is clicked. So if I want it to turn 15 degrees, what comes in my mind is it has to change its location or to change its position. So which means I have to think about motion. So I'll go under motion, blocks, and I look for turn 15 degrees. 15 degrees. Okay, so let's come and click on it and see what it does. If I come and click on it, you see that it changes. You see it has changed, keeps. When I click on it, keeps changing. So basically, we've been able to make it to turn 15 degrees. Okay, let's go and choose another letter of your name. So my name is Tugume. Come to events and choose letter U and come and put it here. So I think this one too. Okay, I need to click it and click on it until it goes back to normal. Because I told you to turn 15 degrees. So if I want it to come to normal, I have to click on it. Okay, so we have some, that's my fourth letter is U. So this time around, I'm going to make that letter to play some sound. So I'm going to come and click here. I'll come to events. When this sprite is clicked, this what sound is down here. Come to sound. I have play sound meow until done. Come and do that. So come and click on it. It has to play sound. You should be able to hear sound on your side, and I think you should be able to hear also my sound coming from this side. How many people have heard sound? At least you should be able to hear your own sound. Because if I click on this letter, I can hear a sound meow, meow, or depending on how you pronounce it, but still it's possible. If your name has 3 letters or 4 letters, please you can stop from there, or you can search on the other name. But mine, so far I have 2, so, which means I'm remaining with the name. So to make it full, I'll go back to choose a sprite, and then letters, because my name is Tugumi. So I look for letter M. I'll choose for letter M, come and put it here. Try to rearrange them. So my name is Tigume. So we are going to give instructions to the letter M, or depending on your letter, to make it increase size and increase and reduce, or shrink the size. So we normally get first commands from events. Go and choose when this sprite is clicked. Okay, events. And one thing you need to observe and be keen. For example, if we are giving instructions to letter M, you're going to find that for it is highlighted. When you look down in the sprite information panel, it's highlighted. It has like a blue around it, implying it's active. Giving instructions currently. So we want it to be able to change, to increase and reduce. Okay, so we are going to come to looks, because it's all about changing and increasing size. I should be able to see what says okay, change size, change size by 10. Okay. And then I'm going to add delay so that you can easily see that it has increased and it has reduced. So I'll come to control. When I come to control, I'm going to have a command which says, wait 1 second, like that. And we go back to looks. So when I go back to looks, I'm going to look again for change size by 10. Instead of 10, I'm going to make it change size by -10. I want it to change size by -10. It's going to change size by -10. Let's click on it and we see what happens. Mine is not responding. Okay, so you should be able to see it increasing and reducing in size. My computer is freezing. Sorry for that. Okay, now, I think it has come. Okay, sorry, okay. I think I chose, instead of choosing, sorry, I chose, why I was clicking on it, it wasn't responding. It was the instruction I gave it was when green flag is clicked. So I have to come and click on this green flag to be able to see the effect. So if I click here, you've seen it. It increased and reduced. Is that clear? Chanel, it's like you're not attentive. Is it clear? You're trying to, if I click on the green flag, can see the letter M increases size and comes back to normal. So we are basically trying to see how we can do so. Okay. So I believe some of us have our names done. Me, I have I'm naming one letter, so I'm going to go back and sprite and choose letter E. Letters and choose letter E. Okay, you can see letter E, letter E, letter E. Letter E is here. Okay, so I'm going to give letter E. We're going to give letter E instructions. We're going to give letter E instructions. Let's go to events. Go to events and choose when this sprite clicks like this. Okay. Let me see what we are going to give, which instructions we are going to give our letter E. So we are going to give our letter E to change the way it looks. Basically, we are going to give it next costume. Next costume and see what happens. If I click it happens. Well, why, for example, I picture my first lunch as well because of the instructions I gave it. Okay, so basically, everything now the name is full and it's done. So if I click on any letter, it gives me the different instructions I've given. So as you're writing instructions, giving those instructions to the sprites, you become a programmer or you become a coder. That's why, for example, in the beginning, I told you a programmer writes instructions or writes the code. So basically here, these are the scripts or the instructions we are giving to our sprites. Am I clear? So for example, we've been moving around, especially around cities, around towns. You've seen somewhere like a name moving around, like maybe, especially the shops with electronic names, or sometimes billboards, they are lighting, the name is appearing. All that is code. All that is code. So for example, we've done just something small about it. So just arranging it. So because we can also go and make it to be moving continuously as producing light, different colors, depending on what we want. Am I clear? So I believe before we conclude, that's very possible. So I believe in our next class, if you want to learn more and see how it can be moving throughout on the screen as same as it moves, be moving through like people's shops, you can see maybe this and electronics, just red light, it's just moving on the screen. That's very possible. That's all programming. That's what we are here to teach and serve you. So basically, before I conclude, I'm going to, as programmers, always key for us to save our work, because if you don't save the work, tomorrow you won't find it there. If you don't save it, tomorrow you won't be able to find the work there. So I'm going to show us how to save. You come to file. Here, this is where my cursor is. I'm moving it, I'm rotating it around here. You come to file and click save to your computer. Save to your computer. When you click save to your computer, okay, so it opens for you. You can either choose save it on the desktop, or you can choose to open a folder of your own. So for example, I'm going to click on desktop. When I click on desktop, You see, I have only one thing there, so I'll just come and right click in the middle and look for new. Then where there is new, I will see new folder. I click on new folder, then it appears. I come and click in the middle here. I want to rename it from, instead of it saying new folder, I want to give it a name of my own. So now I'm going to call it Code School. I'm going to call it Code School. And I leave it like that. And I come and click in the middle.
Excuse me, teacher, this is Amy speaking. I've not got what you've said.
About saving?
Yes.
Okay, let me do it again. Okay, so we come to file. Are you following Amy? When you see file, you come to save to your computer like that. It opens you such an interface where you can save your computer. So where you can save your work. So you come here at this side where there's desktop. You click on desktop. Are we there?
Yes.
So yes, so you after desktop, you come and right click. You put a cursor inside here. Using your touchpad, you right click. This will appear. Are you there?
Yes.
Okay, you move down the cursor slowly and you're going to find new and click on new folder. You click on new. Do you see folder here? Click on new folder. After that, you come and click in the middle here and move the words using backspace key on your keyboard and type in what you want to see. Type in what you want to type in. For example, I typed in Code School. Am I clear?
Yes.
Okay, so if you're done, come and click on that folder like this. It opens and then save that your project. So mine, I'm going to save it as Scratch project like this. When I click that, it saves. Even here on my Scratch interface app, you can see it's now called Scratch project. It's called Scratch project. Yeah. Okay, so I've been able to animate our names, but I believe the next time we can make them better. If you are to remain with us and learn with us, we can make it better, and from here we can be able to make, we can be able to learn how to make games. Am I clear? So before I call in my boss to conclude today's class, because it's already 1, I'm going to ask us what have we learned. Everyone, please just tell me what you've learned. That I can be proud that, okay, I've been teaching people, at least they've learned something from the class. Just unmute yourself and tell me I've learned this, I'll be proud.
My name is Amy. I've learned how to type my name.
Okay, you've learned how to type your name, that's animating your name, that's nice.
My name is Daniela. I've learned how to use a computer.
You've learned how to use a computer, okay? Who else? Who's telling us what you've learned? Chanel, Richard, Esther, Frederick, please tell us. What have you learned? What's interesting about the class?
My name is...
Yes, Chanel?
My name is Chanel. I've learned how to use Scratch.
Okay, you've learned how to use Scratch. That's amazing. That's beautiful. Okay. Yes, Esther and Richard and Joanne. Please go ahead and tell us.
I've learned the different educational benefits of Scratch.
Wow, that's beautiful. You've learned additional benefits of Scratch. That's nice. Okay, please tell us, Anthony Caro. Please tell us, Mirembe. So please tell us. Feel proud. Now you're older.
Use Scratch.
Anyone? Philip is in class. He has not talked to us since he only talked once, but I believe we are so many in today's class. I can see. Okay, since no one is talking, but me, I would love to appreciate you. And on behalf of your parents, just thank you, tell them, I've said thank you so much for giving you and allowing you an opportunity to come and learn what's offer you at an early stage. And thank you for being very nice students. I believe it would be my pride if I could be teaching you until all your expectations are met, because it's a journey. It starts step by step. For example, once a child is born, she can't start eating. She goes through step by step until she reaches, until her dreams are achieved. So it's a pleasure teaching you, being your instructor today. So I believe next time we could also learn until we achieve our dreams. So thank you so much. And right now I'm going to hand over to my boss Edward to give us to conclude for us today's training. Thank you so much. I love you all.
Thank you, teacher, for teaching us. May God bless you. From Amy and Daniel.
Amen. I receive it.
Hi.
Bye.
Can you unscreen share? Hello. Hi guys. How was the session?
Good.
Good.
Okay, can you tell me what you learned? I begin with yes, Amy. I think Daniela, Amy. Okay. Yes, tell us.
We learned about to use computers.
You learned about how to use computers. That is very beautiful. Yes. Yes, Amy, Daniela. I don't know.
I learned about Scratch and to find my name.
Wow, that is excellent. Beautiful. Yes, Carl, what did you learn today? Carl, tell us, what did you learn? I think Carl is telling us what they learned. Okay, yes.
I learned new sprites and learned how to control them in new ways, like right clicking them, and then they start rotating.
Wow, that is beautiful, Carl. How to make them rotate and and they make the sound. That was nice. Nanso. Thank you. Yes, Chanel. I can see your hand up. Please.
I learned how to save my file.
Pardon? Yes? You learned how to save your file? You're muted, I can't hear.
Yes.
Oh, that is beautiful. Okay, who else is telling us what they learned? Can we have from Mirembe?
I learned how to use Scratch and make animations and games using Scratch.
Wow, that is beautiful, Mirembe. Wow. Yes, Esther.
I learned the educational benefits of Scratch and also how to install Scratch because I never knew about it.
Wow, that is excellent, Esther. Nice to hear that. Okay, who else? I'm seeing Anthony. Anthony, tell us something. What did you learn today?
I learned how to use Scratch and save the folder.
Wow, how to use Scratch and save the folder. That is excellent. Okay, thank you, Anthony. Let's hear from Philip. Okay, Philip. Okay, I think Philip is not hearing me. Okay, now there is something beautiful. There's something beautiful about computer science and programming and learning how to program. Okay, and as children, when we learn these things at an early age, we are able to control things around us. Okay. Yes, Philip says they learned how to program. Thank you, Philip. It's so amazing how much we can do. How we can make the letters talk, how we can make the cat talk, how we can make the cat move, how we can make the letters to dance and do all those nice things. Okay. Now, at the academy, we do more than code school. Now, the code school comes to help us understand our power if it comes to computers, what we can do with it. But beyond the code school, there is something nice. There's something very nice, and it's called a code camp. Okay? It's called what?
A code camp.
The code camp. Now, in the camp, we do many amazing things. Okay? We do many amazing things. Now, I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you something here. Can you all see that flyer? Can you all see that screen?
Yes.
Yes. Can you read the big word on it?
Online code camp weekdays.
Online code camp in the weekdays, okay? Now, in the code camp, we learn more than we learn in code school. You get? We make many things, okay? Now, in the code camp, we get to use Scratch and do a lot of crazy things. We do the games, with the animations, we do the cartoons, we do all those things in the code camp. So if you want to learn more with us, you can join our code camp, okay? You can tell mommy and daddy that you want to join our code camp and learn more. It's beginning next month in November. You get? It's gonna be for 4 weeks in all November. It's gonna be very good. Children are always there learning these things like you, and their lives are always being changed. Okay. Now, one more thing before I close this off. We have shared an evaluation form in the chat. Okay. Please tell mommy and daddy to help us fill out that form for us, as you help them, and tell us how was the session, how was today, how do you find the session, what do you think we need to change, how can we improve it for you next time? Okay. Otherwise, I'd like to take any questions from you before I close. Any questions from us? Any questions, guys?
I can't see the evaluation form.
I've shared the link in the chat. There's a link in the chat. I don't know if you could see it.
No, it's not there.
It's not there. Okay, I think let me just reshare it again in the chat, because I think I did. Let me just reshare. Oh, God. And then let me share the link in the chat briefly, and then you could. Okay, now just give me a second. It's gonna be right there.
I have seen it
You've seen it?
from Amy.
Okay, I have reshared the link again in the chat. Please check it out. Have you seen it?
Yes.
Okay, any other questions? Thank you, Esther. Any other questions? Okay. Okay, no more questions. That is excellent. So I want someone to help me thank teacher Brenda for teaching us. Who's going to help me thank her? Hmm? I'm trying to see who's putting up their hand. Okay, I think let's have Daniela. Thank teacher Brenda.
We thank you, Teacher Brenda. We love you so much. Thank you for teaching us. May God bless you.
Amen. Thank you, Daniela.
My name is Amy. Thank you,
Amy.
Teacher Brenda, for teaching us. I've learned so much in Scratch. May God bless
Wow.
you.
Wow, that is excellent. Hi guys. There's one more thing. Our next code school is opening on the 31st. Please invite someone to come and attend. And also learn. If you have friends who you want to come and learn the things you've learned, please invite someone. It's happening on the 31st of October. That is the other week. Please tell your friends about this thing. Tell them to register for this session, and they are gonna and also they come and learn like you've learned. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Tell your friends at school that they have to come and learn at code school, and they will be blessed. All right. Okay. See you guys next time. God bless you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. You're welcome.
Bye.
Yes. Uganda.
Anton, let me show you.
See my screen.
My glasses. Oh, my glasses. My glasses are so cool. Right?